in charge of all the entertainment this Saturday at the Art Beer and Wine, Steve Tucker. Hi, Steve.
Hi.
All right.
Actually, I'm not really in charge of it. I just work with Tony.
Okay.
Tony's actually the one that's probably
Tony,
the most
Anthony?
in charge. Anthony, yep.
Well, here's who we, Runway Party Stewart. Have you been there yet?
No, but I'm
They-
looking forward to a taste of it, yeah.
Yeah, Broaster Chicken.
Yeah, I like that.
That's awesome. They've got subs, they've got breakfast sandwiches,
I like those.
soup salads, wraps,
Fond of that, fond of all that, yeah.
Glumpkies.
Glumpkies I'm fond of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So check
I
it
really
all
am.
out. In the CMB Green Room today, I know you didn't want to eat before you came on the show.
Yeah, because you
Even though
never
you
know,
were-
I could spill it all over myself. So.
Yeah, it's happened
Yeah.
a few times.
Yeah.
Not with Steve, but I mean with other guests.
Oh, no, I've spilled
Remember
it all the times.
Bill Ross, our city manager,
Yes,
before Patrick Birch?
yes, I do.
Yeah, I think he spilled some food on him once
Really? Did he
before he
know
came
it?
on the show.
Was he aware of it? No. That's too bad.
All right, so Steve.
Self-awareness is painful, Bart.
Mhm.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
I'd like to tell you who's going to be performing at the Art Beer and Wine.
Art,
And then I'd like to tell you more about who's going to be performing all summer downtown.
oh, cool. So
Yeah.
art, when you say art, Art Beer and Wine, that includes not just, created art. It's performance art.
Performance art,
Yeah.
and music is the art of arts, according to Horace,
Mm-hmm.
in his Ars Poetica. I'm sure you've read that just recently, but
Many times.
yeah. So, yes, music, the art of arts, no doubt.
Yeah.
So there will be some artists there, musician artist types. Vic McDermott will be there to kick off on the outdoor stage. They've made it a little better this year for everyone as far as space and parking. All the musicians will be able to park near the stage. The stage has been moved to the easternmost part of the soccer field,
Oh, okay.
right near that parking lot. So they've really made some improvements. There's going to be restrooms out there for customers.
These are, we're looking at some pictures from,
Yep, that's Mike Krupe.
yeah.
He had 2 gigs this Saturday, and he's always one of our early calls, but he could not make it.
How many of the musicians in your stable have the nickname Slim?
Just me and Krupe. Yeah,
And
not me.
Kevin
Kevin
Nichols.
Nichols.
Mike Slim
Nichols.
Krupe, Slim Nichols.
Yeah, he is called Slim Nichols,
Yeah.
isn't he? Krupe's called. He's got another nickname. I can't remember what it is right
I
now.
think there would be enough nicknames to go around that they wouldn't
Heather
all-
does not. She's the bass player. She does not have a nickname. The drummer does not have a nickname.
So is this the setup you're going to have?
Yes, but it's not going to be in that location. It'll be east of that. That's facing the soccer field at the far most southern tip of the field there. So we're moving that around, which is going to be nice. And we have 2 actual stages at the Art Beer and Wine this year. One is outdoor, the outdoor stage, and that features Vic McDermott, and then Larry Sumner and his band, Big L and Code Blue.
Oh, good.
Big L is he's a child prodigy. He's not a child anymore, but he's definitely a prodigy.
It's 27.
Yeah, but
No, I
He's-
don't know how old he is. He's not a child.
but he is a young guy.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's the only guy that I've ever seen that could just pick out a note out of the sky in person. I mean, I've seen people do it on television and stuff, but he knows what a note is by hearing it.
Hmm.
He has perfect pitch. And I've never known anyone, there are people that said they've had perfect pitch, but he actually does. It's kind of scary how good he is. And he plays many different instruments. I'm sure I haven't seen him play all of them
He's
yet.
the next big star out of Jackson County.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. And then another fun group of guys that and females, I think, are in this band now, the Orbiters, and they've been around for a while, and they play great stuff, and they're
Yeah.
all accomplished.
Nathan Brew.
Nathan Brew.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're trying to get Nathan to do an outdoor show for the concert series downtown
You know,
too.
the Orbiters, nobody puts more into the performance
No, they're
than the Orbiters.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get right after it, don't they?
They do. It's like sweat's flying off their hair all throughout the whole place.
And then on the Our Beer and Wine, Ella is doing 2 stages. So one's indoors in the VIP room, and that's going to be Dave Yeoman has partnered with a couple other players. Not Ron this time. Ron's away at his daughter's event in Wisconsin, I believe. So Dave will be there with a couple of acoustic musicians inside, and then Brian Tucker comes on at 5 o'clock to close out the show, and we can use him for loadout that night because the theater is doing all the sound.
Okay.
All the
We actually
backline
have a
too.
clip. Our crew put together a little montage
Oh, okay.
of some of the music performances of past
All right.
at Art Beer and Wine. Let's take a look.
If I'm feeling down and blue, troubled by some foolishness, she always seems to make me change my mind.
Shaves my beard, keeps my tractor clean. She burns my bread, makes me turn up greens. I don't care, she's the best little woman I've seen. Some folks, they move out to California.
All right, yeah, good collection
Yeah.
there, people. That was great. Makes me excited about it. We load everything in on the night before. I think we take our truck over. We have to get a truck and pack everything in because 2 stages, and it's a big outdoor sound, so we have to take a lot of stuff out of the theater.
Now, you've got, how close are the 2 stages?
They're not.
Oh,
They're
okay.
across the field and in the building, but Ella has allowed us to use a golf cart. So that will really save us some hoofing back and forth.
They'll be using a lot of golf carts.
Yep. Now, are they like sold out? Is that true?
Of golf carts?
Yeah, no, people, tickets.
Oh, no. I
Okay.
don't believe so. They might be sold out of the VIP ticket.
Oh, okay. It's
So,
going to be, it's a
they-
huge event.
They say that they would reach a point where they would sell out, but, you know, I have a feeling they won't turn anyone away.
Yeah, that's a lot of people in that spot, though.
I think they've expanded the thing. I think
We have a couple crews out that day because at the theater, I'll be at the theater. We have doctor's graduation, and then we have a film that night. 2 young ladies created this film. They're out of Illinois, and now they live in California, and we're showing their film. It's called The Country Club, so it's like a, first effort, but it's kind of nice. So that we have that up on our website now.
and the doctor's graduation.
Doctor's graduation, the internal medicine physicians, they graduate, and
Oh, cool.
Dr. Santos has them there every year, and it's been a kind of a mainstay for us to have those guys
Nice.
come in, and males and females, and they have it catered out of one of the doctor's parents in Detroit, and it's amazing food. So if you get loose Saturday afternoon, come over and have a little something. Tuesday, again, it's Brian and I are playing at the Cruise Inn. We're sponsoring that. That's why we could afford to play it this year.
We should mention
we're
that
cheap.
a lot of the downtown entertainment throughout the summer is presented and sponsored by the Michigan Theater. Thank you
Yep.
for doing that.
Oh, but we got into a situation where we couldn't let it go. We had to do whatever we could do to make it happen. So at least we did the first Cruise In. We're doing these first food truck Tuesdays. Brian and I are doing them both. And then Friday night film night on the 14th, we have a sponsor, not locked in yet, but it looks like Rotary. And then Dan Bickle will be down there on the 25th. So there's going to be entertainment everywhere. I called Nathan Brew today, or Tony Anthony called him to do the next cruise in on the 23rd. So we're hoping that the Orbiters will come down. And
Oh, that'd be great.
that'll be sponsored by MTJ, and they're friends, so they usually do us a good turn.
Now, if you were going to have a food truck, if you were going to have a party at your house and you could have just one food truck, what one would you?
We actually do.
Oh, do you?
Yep. We have a block party. Our neighbors, the Joneses, they got a food truck one year for one of their daughter's graduation,
Oh.
and we liked it. So when we do the block party for the whole subdivision, we do get a food truck, and I wish I could remember the name of them. I think it's like Tasty something or other.
Oh,
There's so many of those.
yeah. It's amazing how many.
But they're
food
out of
trucks.
Concord.
Oh.
They do a great job, and
There's a lot of food trucks out of Concord.
yeah.
It's unbelievable.
It's the food
Yeah.
truck capital of the world. It's the gateway to Homer. You know,
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you Saturday. We'll see you at the Michigan Theater. We'll see you downtown.
all week. We'll see you.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having.
Jackson's hardest working man in show business, Steve Tucker. We've got